Hello YouTube, this is Corbin22 here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've noticed I've got like a lot of Squadron, 100-point Squadron builds, but I figured there's another guy on YouTube I watch. He does kind of the same thing as this, but he also does videos where he does single ships as well, where he just shows off the ship model and the ship card and all the upgrades that he thinks would be competitively viable. So I think I might just do that just well. I might just add this to my curriculum of videos. I apologize for the lack of consistent uploading. It's been a rather hectic week for me, what with Christmas being around the corner. I'm going to try and include this into my little upload schedule. So after I do a 100-point build, I might try and do a single ship upload as well. Or if not, I might do it every other day or every other couple days. Who knows? But anyways, I'm going to start this off with a new ship I got. I just recently got the Imperial Raider expansion in the mail, thanks from my grandmother as a Christmas present. And the Raider, as you know, comes with the Raider model as well as a small custom alternate painted TIE Advanced. Just bring it up close so you can see here. So you notice it's a little bit darker than the TIE Advanced you get in the in the expansion. It's this one's a bit more bluish than whitish gray, and it makes it, I think it helps it stand out. I think this is kind of what the TIE Advance should have been colored, really. But yeah, so it also comes with unique pilots exclusive only to the Raider expansion, which are Zedric Strom, Lieutenant Commander Lozette or whatever, forget the fourth one, and Juno Eclipse. From Star Wars: The Force Awakens, or Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Sorry, the video game, not the movie. And from what I thought a bit of a continuity here, because I was aware that Juno Eclipse piloted a TIE bomber as part of Darth Vader's Black 5 Squadron. I wasn't aware she ever piloted a TIE Advanced. I could be wrong, but maybe in the expanded universe it depicts that she piloted a TIE Advanced at some point in her career before she started teaming up with Starkiller. But anyway, let's move on. So let's take a look at the pilot, shall we? Pilot is Captain Juno. Hang on, just let that focus a bit. There you go. Pilot is Captain Juno Eclipse, who pilots the Sinart Fleet Systems TIE Advanced X1. Coming in at a pilot skill of 8, she has the standard loadout stats for TIE Advanced: attack value 2, agility value 3, hull value 3, shield value 2. So this basically puts this these stats put it on par with the X-wing. She can take the focus, target, lock, barrel, and evade actions. She costs 28 squadron points, so she's fairly expensive to field. And she can take on an elite pilot skill upgrade and a missile upgrade in her upgrade bar. Her pilot ability states that when you reveal your maneuver, you may increase or decrease its speed by 1 to a minimum of 1. So that means Juno Eclipse is very good at adjusting her speed mid-flight in order to keep better track of her opponents. Like if her opponent's farther away and you actually make like a straight 2, you can increase that into a straight 3 and get right up close to the enemy. Or if you think you're gonna overshoot the enemy with a bank 2, you can decrease that to a bank 1 and only move a little bit. So Juno is very good at she's kind of like it's a bit like the Navigator. It's like a built-in Navigator. You can change your I think the Navigator means you can change your bearing at the same speed, but this one lets you change the speed of the maneuver you're taking. And I think the build I've put together for Juno helps her maximize on that ability. So we'll start off with her title card. Ever since the Raider came out, this has been a must for all TIE Advances, and that is the TIE X1 title card. It is a TIE Advanced only title, and it states your upgrade bar gains the systems upgrade icon. If you equip a systems upgrade, its squad point cost is reduced by 4 to a minimum of 0. So that means, aside from the advanced hardening computer, which costs 5, every single system upgrade you put on this is free. So a sensor jammer, advanced sensors, enhanced scopes, fire control system, all of those will cost accuracy corrector. All of those will cost 0 when you put it on the TIE Advanced. So basically, the TIE X1 allows you to basically take a free system upgrade, with the exception of the advanced targeting computer, which is a TIE Advanced only modification, and TIE Advanced only system, which has a squad point of 5. But even so, you're still only putting that on with, for 1 point, thanks to the TIE X1 card. So yeah, those two are meant to go together. Those two are meant to go with each other, especially if you put it on Darth Vader. For her modification. I've gone with a twin ion engine Mark II, which is only meant for TIE models, of all the TIE models, TIE Advanced, TIE Bomber, TIE Fighter, TIE FO Fighter, that sort of thing. And it states, you may treat all of your bank maneuvers as green maneuvers. I find this especially handy with ships like the TIE, like heavier TIE fighter ships, like the TIE Advanced, TIE Bomber, TIE Punisher, and the TIE Defender, because they kind of lack. They're kind of a bit lacking in the green maneuvers, especially with the TIE Fighter. I think the TIE Fighter, being as nimble as it is, only has 4 green maneuvers. Same with the X-wing. With this, it increases it to about 6. I find the TIE FO Fighter has a bigger green maneuver pool because all of its speed 2s are greens as well. But the Twin Ion Engine Mark II is very handy on TIE Advanced, TIE Bombers, TIE Defenders, and TIE Punishers because they're heavier ships. Not many green maneuvers to go with in case you get stretched. So with the Twin Ion Engine, basically all the TIE Bombers and the TIE Punishers, as well as the TIE Defender, have I think about 9 green maneuvers to work with the Twin Ion Engine Mark II. I think same goes with the TIE Advanced as well. Most of its maneuvers become most of its maneuvers become green maneuvers. Most of its banks, all of its banks, is green maneuvers, which is very handy for dealing with stress, which is kind of what the build does. What this build does to Juno. So we'll start with the elite pilot skill. The elite pilot skill I've got for her is stay on target. Coming in at a squad point cost of 2. It states, when you reveal a maneuver, you may rotate your dial to another maneuver of the same speed. Treat your maneuver as a red maneuver. So here's how this works. Juno's ability allows you to increase or decrease the speed of your maneuver by 1. Stay on target allows you to change the bearing of your you can change it to another maneuver of the same speed, but it's treated as a red maneuver. So that means, say your target does like a hard 2 to get away from you, and you do like say you do like a soft 2 or a soft 3. You can decrease that to a soft 2, and then with stay on target, you can change that bearing. You can change the bearing of that to a hard 2 and catch up to your opponent, but it'll be treated as a red maneuver. That's very handy. Combining stay on target with Juno Eclipse is very handy when you're trying to stay on your opponent's tail. However, the downside of this is that it's treated as a red maneuver, and therefore you will get stressed, which means you will not be able to take any actions to help complement that maneuver. To fix this, for her sensor, or for her system, I have chosen to put on advanced sensors, which come in at a squad point cost of 3, and it states, immediately before you reveal your maneuver, you may perform 1 free action. If you use this ability, you must skip your perform action step during this round. So this allows Juno to perform her action before she takes her maneuver, which is great. So that means she can take her focus, target lock, barrel roll, or evade action, and then she reveals her maneuver. She can increase or decrease the speed of it specifically to what she needs, and then you can use stay on target to change the bearing of it, as long as it stays at the same speed. And then, of course, you get stressed because it'll be treated as a red maneuver, which is fine because with the Twin Engine Mark II, you have more green maneuvers to help get rid of that stress. And then, of course, for her missile upgrade, I've gone with cluster missiles, which is pretty much standard issue for all TIE Advanceds. They come at a cost of 4, attack value 3, and it can be used at range 1 to 2. And it states, spend your target lock and discard this card to perform this attack twice. So cluster missiles allow you to perform 2 attacks on the same turn with this card, which pretty much guarantees that you're going to get at least 1 hit in there. So yeah, this is my I haven't actually properly tested this build out yet. I mean, I just put it together last night. But I think this has potential. I mean, because, again, thanks to the TIE X1, it makes the TIE Advanced pilots more competitively viable. Thanks to their ability to take on systems, as well as decrease their cost by 4. Which, again, pretty much grants you a free systems upgrade, unless you use Advanced Target Computer. But yeah, so Juno Eclipse can change the speed of her, maneuver. Twin Ion Engine has her have more green maneuvers, which I think is a must for ships this heavy. Stay on target lets her change the bearing of her maneuver as long as it's at the same speed. Advanced sensors can let you take your maneuver before taking your maneuver if you plan to use stay on target or make a red maneuver. Clusters for added long distance double attacking power. And yeah, overall I think this build has the potential to make Juno Eclipse a very dangerous pilot to tango with. But yeah, so this is my take on Juno Eclipse. Let me Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any constructive criticism is greatly appreciated. If you like, you may use this setup for any competitive or casual play, or you can tweak it or revamp it to your own specifications. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Corbin22 signing off.